To Love and To Cherish. Okay. Brides Remembered. Okay. By Linda Otto Lipset. Okay. So they made me leave New Jersey because I really didn't like hearing about how much they were asking for. I like what they want to say. I like them. They're in psych wards and mental wards because I really didn't like them. To Love and To Cherish. So they're nicest kids ever. I just didn't want to hear about them because their teachers were trying to kill me. Ethel Golden and Harold Nichols for the 77th year of marriage, huh? Yeah, so I didn't like New Jersey because they're in mental wards and psych bins and jail. Teachers just wanted me to kill me. So here's a contents, I don't know, pattern. Okay. So Tara's brides. Okay, here's the dress. Yeah, she was a Tara's bride. Teachers just want to kill you, something like that. Here, Tara's bride book. An old woman with her spinning wheel, 1900, collection of the author. Spinning was one of the most important skills of American women throughout the first quarter of the 19th century. And spinning was one of the, continuing at the later and poorer western frontier areas. Women's ability to provide thread and yarn for clothing and bedding made her indispensable for a man if it was an integral part of her worth to him. Spinning was resumed again with hard times during the Civil War in Wisconsin in 1864. Willard Reed wrote, "We made 25 yards of flannel last fall. We're going to make linen this summer. Got without buying much, does not cost much to support pride here." I know they said they were like these girls who paid rent by spinning. I don't know, made linen for cloth. Cherished brides making fabric, linen, cloth together. That's who they were. Huh? So they were still poor because they were hand-making linen. That was their job. One stereoscopic image of a little girl mending her doll, 1900, collection of the author. Through their dolls, little mothers began to gain basic sewing skills as well as a sense of what society would expect from them as women. Skills achieved through needlework and training was passed from mother, aunt to grandmother, daughter, generation to generation, continuing family legacy. Pat Furtaro, Elaine Hedges, and Julie Silver, Hearts and Hands, San Francisco, Quilt Digest. So this is who they were. So they were poor like football. Liked Ford, yeah. This is who they were. They complained they're poor. Industrious. This is who they were, okay? So housewife, we sit there, industrious housewife, right? So this is who they were. They still existed. They still had poor folk. They tried. So they were like relying on making spinning for fashion. So this is who they were, right? Vintage, they're still poor, but they had clothing, right? Vintage photograph of a serious married couple, late 19th century. Collection of the author, right? So this is who they were. They were hand-making linen, take care of people in fashion. This is their family. This is who they were. A serious business to be in fashion. That's what they were. They're still poor like football, but this was their pastime, make spinning and linen, right? There are many women like 20-year-old Jemima Cum, the 18-year-old Liza Southgate, and 26-year-old Eleanor Cohen Sixes who believed it was better to be married than single, but better to be single than unhappily wed. After all, marriage was forever. Separation could never be considered as an alternative. 20. John Connick in West Orange, New Jersey, wrote into her diary how she scared Mr. Chandler off when he asked her why she did not marry. She said she'd want in no hurry. When he told her he wished he had married her, she said he would soon wish himself be unmarried again, and he was crushed, silks, and treated because of stuff. Jeremy wrote on, I told him I should advise all men to remain as they was for women was bad and the men were much worse. It was a wonder if they agreed. Actually, Jemima had a reason for her actions. She was in love with her cousin. Their cousins were a commonplace couple. Through the mid-19th century, there was controversy as to whether the relationship was right or wrong, just as there has been for decades as to the religious and moral ethics of Eric Wood's deceased wife's sister. In Maine, Eliza South Carolina, I could never love without being beloved, and I comforted in my own mind that I could. Yeah, well, unhappy marriages. Well, that's all I ever talked about. I didn't want to hear from them. Money and marriage, that was all I ever heard. They're not happy about money. Yeah, money is like part of it. Literary divided attention. Goodies, Lady Book, and magazines. 1860 for them. So making linen for fashion, that was their business, and they're attacking me about it. What do you want from me? That's who they were. They said they're still poor because they were making their own linen. This is all they talk about. This is making their own linen and their own family, and this is who they were. Okay? Made their own linen. This is who they were, fussing over fashion, basically. I always tell you because you have a problem with it. They're still poor because you want like millions and billions of dollars from their fashion. Always take a horse you could drive with one hand. So, what do you want from me? They said this is who they were, and they've made fashion. They took pictures. This is kind of who they were. See, this is their fashion. This is what they did with their life, and then you're insulting me about it. And I'm not happy listening to you. This is who they were. You don't care. I'm unhappy with you. This is their job, and you didn't give a shit. You're insulting and rude to me. So a cabin you can build for $2,000, okay? Then you can cover it stucco if you so prefer. You can stucco it. It's a great house. You can cover it in stucco if you like. Then you can, I don't know, smooth stucco. Then you can make all your stuff in your house, right? Then you're obsessed attacking me about what you want from me. What you want from me, This was their job and who they were that you're attacking me about it. It's making their own fashion, right? 1840. Imported printed cottons. This is their job and who they were, people. Then you're insulting me about it. And I like fashion. This is who they were. And all you do is insult me about it. What do you want from me? This was a serious job being fashion and stuff. This is who they were. This is who they were. This is their fashion, their beloved bride. This is who they want to be in life. You come over here, be fucking gay to me, have hookers and stuff. So this is, they were making like fashion. This is who they want to be. This is what they did with their lives. Pictures of their fashion, who they were. And you came over here, be fucking gay to me, attacking me. We hate spick, making ethnic slurs. I wasn't happy at all. So you're going around about, I know what to tell you. This is who they were, fussing over their fashion. So you can make a log cabin, decorate it with finishing, right? For like $2,000, you can build a log cabin, cover it in stucco, and some side finishing to hide the log cabin. It's a fine house. In front of your linen drapes stuff. What is insulting or rude to me about? This is who they were. Sally Reynolds Matthews, Texas, So you decorate your log cabin house. It's a fine house for like $2,000, and you can finish it and make it look fancy. I know. Yeah, this was their job. That's who they were. And you're upsetting me about it. Piss poor, insulting about it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. This is their fashion, the beloved bride. I know, this is what they want to be. It's the piss poor. Here's their quill. This is who they want to be like. Poor little piss poor people making fashion in their own house. Okay? Like this piss poor person trumping their fashion. This is who they want to be like. And I can't help you when you upset people. So a lot of times it doesn't really cost much to put them up in the house to go decorate it from fashion. That's who they were. Here's a book. Harriet Fisher and Olive Higgins. Yeah, frimping. That's great.